Hey everybody, RockPaperMario here, and welcome back to Let's Play. I almost said Let's Play Final Fantasy 12. I was like, I've so like brainwashed myself into seeing this as like the Final Fantasy 12 of Pokemon that I just can't resist. That's all it is. But yeah, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Legends Origin of not Origin. No. Pokemon Legends Arceus. It's not. I don't know where that whole age of thing came from. Like I swear, like it's Also, I shouldn't be trying to catch these guys. Where are my Pokeballs? I just like crafted like 10 of those motherfuckers, didn't I? Oh no, I didn't. Okay. What a way to start a video, right? I don't know where that age of thing came from. It's just one of those like Howie Mandel effects or whatever, where it's like you've so convinced yourself of this thing that you can't accept that it's not that it's just something that you made up. You know, it's obviously something that my brain just manufactured. You know, is that the game is called Pokemon Legends Age of Arceus when it's actually not. It's just called Pokemon Legends Arceus. Let's see if we can make any Pokeballs here. Yeah, I'll craft. World of Ball craft. I'll craft 23 of those fuckers. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, it's like, obviously it's just not. It's just called Pokemon Legends Arceus, and I just have to accept it. That's just the way it is. I'm supposed to be looking for Starly and Bidoof here, aren't I? I think. Well, no, Starly specifically is the one that I'm supposed to be getting the completed Pokédex entry for, so I just have to see how we go about that. I might actually go over and show... Oh, look, more little Wurmple. I think you're just what I needed. Well, no, you're not. But I love you all the same. Might as well. I mean, we might... Like, the thing is... That's the thing that I love about playing this game, is that it really is... It has very similar energy to Breath of the Wild in that way, and that... In that you can just spend so much time, like, enjoying yourself, if you get what I mean. Oh, haven't I supposed to see one of these guys use, Am I supposed to see one of these guys use Aqua Jet in battle? I'm trying to draw it out here. Ooh, rollout, that's handy. Just use it. Autobots roll out. I think I have to like turn this down actually. At least by one. I feel like I'm not gonna see it use like, I'm not gonna see it use Aqua Jet until I actually catch one. But yeah, as I was saying, it has like very similar energy to Breath of the Wild in that, like, even now, as soon as like the tutorial sort of section is over, you can just see that there's so much that we could do if we wanted to. Like, we could just spend... we could literally spend as much time as we wanted to just wandering around this initial area. You know, just wandering around here, just like working on our Pokédex, just gathering materials, just catching more Pokemon, you know. I should be using this guy. Is what I should be doing if I'm trying to bait them. I don't think the level 3 ones will know Aqua Jet, that's the problem. Oh, I can show off something else with this, with the Shinx. Hang on a second. Wasn't there like another Weasel here? Yeah, there was. There we go. So, what you might see is that, like, and this will happen to your attacks as you level up or as you use them. As you can see with this quick attack here, I have the option to use a strong style, an agile style, or the normal style. Now, this is something that I never really used that much when I was, oh, I can display that. When I was playing the game first, right? But as you can see, here's like what I was saying about like it being like Final Fantasy X, where you have like the turn order, and depending on which attack you use, that'll affect the turn order. And you'll see that with Quick Attack, it'll have like a power of 40, but it'll let me move twice. If I use the Strong style, it'll have a power of 50, but I won't be able to move as much. And if I use the Agile style, it'll have a power of 30, but it'll increase the number of turns that I have, right? So that's something that, to be honest, when I played the game first, I didn't really pay much mind to that, so which I probably should have. Because it's something that, like, when I started doing that later on in the game, everything started making so much more sense. I was like, oh wow, so this is how you're supposed to play it. I think I was just so, like, hooked on the original battle style of, like, the main series games that I... Also, aren't we supposed to be catching Starly here, or at least beating the shit out of them? We're supposed... or something. This isn't where Starly is. Oh, the music is coming in. And like Breath of the Wild as well, you're going to hear that so much during this Let's Play. Like Breath of the Wild, like Final Fantasy XII, is just going to be the mantra, right? But the, what the hell was I talking about? Oh yeah, like, it's something that, like, I was, like, hooked on, like, the old style, I think, of playing this games, of playing, like, Pokemon games, so I didn't really, like, explore it or, like, use it that much when I probably should have been, to that kind of way. When I probably should have been using it, to that kind of way, so... Like, number of caught, 9 out of 12. Oh, it's running away. Should I, like, beat some of their asses? That's what I should be doing here with Sasuke. We need to get Sasuke into his attitude arc or whatever. Starly ran away. We were just too powerful. Oh my god. But yeah, once you kind of start paying attention to that, you can really start strategizing. Like, you can, like, say, okay, if I use, like, I can use, like, the regular type attack. And, like, for example, that Quick Attack, like, let's say, for example, Quick Attack had, like, 40 power and allowed you to move once. Well, you could use maybe the Agile style that has, like, 30 power, but it allows you to move twice before the opponent is able to move. So, like... That's something where you can really take advantage of it, because if 60 damage is like... If 60 damage is enough... Oh, now I can use it here as well. If 60 damage would be enough to actually take the thing out, then you might as well use the Agile style twice. Don't be running away from me now. I'm trying to kill enough of you to complete my Pokédex. It's called research. So yeah, that's just like... That's just an example of how you can like use the... Like, this might be a good example. No, it's not. That's just an example of how you can use, like, the different attacks. If you run away... Thank you. Jesus, I was just gonna say... If you run away from me now, I'm not gonna be happy. How you can, like, exploit the different attacks, like power levels and, like, the turn order to your advantage. Oh my god, the change of the time. Like, look at this. How can you, like, look at this and not be, like, just amazed? It pissed me off so much when people, like, when this game came out, and you had people who were like, yeah, but if you zoom in on the character's clothes, then they look pixely. And I'm like, yeah, when do you do that normally? Don't tell me why you were zooming in on various characters, you know? It's like you're not looking at you're supposed to look at the big picture, like what's the overall experience you're having, you know? Not like if you zoom in. The game doesn't expect you to zoom in. You know, obviously it does happen sometimes during cutscenes and things like that, but it's like, sorry, is that like is that what you're gonna base your enjoyment of like a game on? Is like whether if you zoom in, something has like a slightly pixelated look. It's like, look at the big picture. I'm looking at the big sky. This color, this like orange to purple sort of color, just makes me think of this picture that I did in art class. I did art all the way through school. I did art all the way through school, like for like secondary school, like for 6 years. Most illuminating. We completed the Pokédex entry for Starly. We're doing, and Bidoof and Cyndaquil. Wow, okay. I'm finally not gonna be a no-star. Believe you're ready to move up in the ranks. You mean I get to be a... So is this where I do like the Chunin death exam or something like that? Oh no. Look how beautiful this place looks in the evening time as well, in this kind of dusky sort of place. I want to put all of these other Pokemon back out to pasture here. Yes, I want to put... Well, no, I'll keep... What will I use? I didn't use, actually, Wurmple the last time. It might be... Well, no, I've just come off the back of the bug catcher run. I think we've seen enough Beautifly and Dustox. Remember all those battles I got into where I was just stalling forever? What's this guy like? This little Shinx here. Speed up, special defense down. That's okay. I don't really worry too much about, like, the natures in this game, really, to be perfectly honest, because it's a lot easier, and you'll see that later, it's a lot easier to actually get the mints that you use to change Pokemon's natures with, so it's actually kind of refreshing. That's just another example of like, how this game has... What the hell is up with my, like... I feel like my Joy-Con is, like, not moving the way I want it to or something. What was I saying? Who's the person who wants to see the Pokédex entry for Starly? Yeah, it's definitely, like, doing something weird. Hang on a second. Change grip order. Maybe if I just, like, repair them or resync them or whatever. Oh, the battery's lower on that one. That's kind of weird. That's just another example of, like, the quality of life stuff that's in this game. Like, you saw as well, you're just able to rename Pokemon from the menu. Yeah, they have different appearances. What do we get? I'll give you a Starly. I don't need any of them. Just give you this one. Like, there's so much stuff in this game where I was like, why can't we just do it like that in the main series games? The fact that you're just able to change change, like, their name from the menu. Want to pet it? You're able to change their names from the menu. You're able to... Oh god. It might let loose a move. I love how scared people are of Pokemon in this. Like, it's really, really cool, this idea of, like, people are just getting used to living together with these creatures, you know? It's really, really cool. Anyway, let me finish this thought. Like, renaming them, you'll see later, switching out moves and changing their move sets is so much easier. Changing natures is easier. It's like, and I'm like, why can't everything be like this? Like, why are we still like so latched on to these, like, old, like, structures that are baked into the that are baked into the main series games, you know. It's just kind of crazy. I don't really get it, you know. Surely we should be able to move forward. Where's the guy with the Wurmple? That's you, isn't it? Obviously a man of discerning taste, if he's into bug Pokemon. Also being able to just show people Pokemon from the thing. From the box. I'd like to name this Wurmple right away. Yes, give it a beautiful name for when it evolves into, definitely evolves into a Beautifly. Beautifred, Bugene, Bugene. It has to Bugene. That's like, what was that name that I had of a Lickitung in Pokemon Silver? It was like George, I think, wasn't it? Because I wanted to call it George, and then I ended up accidentally leaving the O out and calling it George. Like, Irma Gerd, it's George, the Lurker Turn. It's almost like I accidentally named that Bellsprout Mr. Burn instead of Mr. Burns. One of the stupidest things I've ever done. Hey, Mamacita. Look at how great I'm doing. Seems you've earned yourself a star. Pin me. Pin me. I feel so special. That sharp intake of breath when Tilda Swinton walked up to me and pinned that star onto my whatever and gave me heavy balls. Have these as well. There are further recipes you'll need for crafting. So this heavy balls, everyone loves them, right? They're like another thing that I didn't really use. I completely like misunderstood them because I just didn't read like what they do, right? So they're an example of, you'll see different types of Pokeballs in this game, right? Obviously you'll have the regular ones, but you'll also have like an increased emphasis on heavy balls, and also another one that you'll see later, which is a feather ball. But we'll get to that. My native talent and hardware. It's just the Isekai code. That's all it is. You know, you land in the digital world, you gotta make do, you know. You see a telephone box on a beach. You just see like a cruise ship going around the desert. You can't just like let that knock you sideways. You just gotta get on with it, you know. Oh, what? The cruise ship is being driven by a 5-foot chicken? More like a 6-foot turkey. Oh my god, that little bitch kid in Jurassic Park. Oh god. Oh. You step into a clearing when you see this 6-foot turkey, as you call it. What the hell? I love how, like, imagine that kid is in, like, therapy, like, 20 years later, and he's like, yeah, when I was a jerk 9-year-old or whatever, this, like, world-renowned paleontologist, like, published paleontologist, traumatized me by telling me how, like, a 6-foot dinosaur would attack me. Actually, no, more than one. 3 of them, wasn't it? Like, 3 Velociraptor would attack me and, like, eviscerate me, like, slash me across the belly, spilling my insides, and told me that the point was that I was still alive when they started eating me. That's what this game is like. Like, Cyllene is like, you know, you enter a clearing and you see this 6-foot Starly, as you call it. That's when the attack comes, not from the front, but from the side. From the 2 other Starly you didn't even know were there. The point is, you're still alive when the Starly start eating you. That's totally what it's like. It's a Jurassic World here in Legends Arceus. By the way, Dawn is talking, but who cares? Yes, I've been there, done that, bought the t-shirt. I completed that shit. I really like this, though. I like how, like, this game looks at, okay, well, how do people establish this sort of, like, close relationship with Pokemon? It's a really cool slant to have on the game. It's not something that they really had to do, but it's something that, like, they've added in as a foundational element that really makes everything work so much better. It's not just, oh yeah, by the way, here you are in, like, feudal Sinnoh or whatever. It's like, oh yeah, here you are and we're exploring this entire concept, you know? It's just cool. Other requests will need to be claimed from the blackboard. Speaking of which, weren't you approached with a request recently, Akari? That you still haven't completed, need I remind you? Yeah, she was like, can I copy Haruto's homework? I was told it would require a bit of skill with battling Pokemon, so... Mai of the Diamond Clan, we love her. The people of the Diamond Clan have lived here in Hisui since before the Galaxy team arrived. To establish good relations, I'm sure there is much we might learn from them. Good show, good show. Eat up and get some rest. Sounds good to me. Time is just flying. We've been recording... Oh, it's the next day, and the next day, and the next day again. We've been recording for 22 minutes already. It's crazy. I told you, time just becomes an illusion when you're playing this game. Do you have a bit of time after this? There's something I could use your help with. Don't trust her. This is where she's, like, tries to take you out. She's like, there's only room for one little bitch in this town. I mean, as your superior, I order... You're not my superior... Based on what, ma'am? Wait now? Fuck you. Alright, alright. You're gonna be waiting there. We'll just leave you there. She'll be there for like 3 days. Like, I wonder when Haruto is coming. Oh my goodness. Oh my damn. They going ham. Let's actually check out that blackboard. Oh, did he just say ooh woo? No, he didn't. It was just like woo. It's like, I'm woo. Let's go see what this blackboard is all about. Is that in here? I think the blackboard, though, is just... Nothing seems relevant to me. I think the blackboard... Look, an Oshawott where it belongs, sequestered inside in a tank. Where's... Oh, there he is. Rowlet. There we go. Doesn't look like there are any quests around or anything like that, so... That's a good thing, that is, like, once you walk into the building, if there are, like, quests inside there, you'll see, like, the little marks everywhere. Again, it's, like, so easy to find the various little side quests and things like that. It's really nicely done. But yeah, do we have time for this? It's like 23, we're up to 23 minutes. The last video was really long, so I think I'm going to cut it for here. In the next... Oh my god, look, I'm one of the... I look like one of the Yiga clan. Hang on a second. They're like, what? We left one of the Yiga clan infiltrate our village? Anyway, thank you very much for watching this part of Let's Play... I almost said Final Fantasy 12 again. Let's Play Pokemon Legends Arceus. In the next part, we're going to humor Dawn with some battling, I guess. So, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye now.